very good. So, all right, so we continue with Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, and it's Siman number 9, and we start with Halacha number 7. I mean, we continue with Halacha number 7, and we learning laws of Tzitzis. Okay. So number 7 said, before wrapping mussar and talis, he should check Tzitzis strings, right, to see if they are still valid. There is one, none of them were torn. So it's okay. So we're going to check the commentary now. So basically, you cannot say blessings. You cannot say blessing if there is problem with the tzitzis, because this it's going to be bracha in vain. That's a big deal, right? So first you check. Okay, as you say, you saw that people in the shul, that's what they do, and then you say blessing. Okay.
Rabbi, are the tzitzis still kosher? So at the very end, the strings, for example, they're sticking out of two parts. Unlike, let's say, one corners. Let's say something happens to your tzitzis, and that last knot where the two parts go aside, it's lower than it should be. Is that a problem?
I'm so sorry. I didn't get the knot that there is on
the very last
on the
knot.
corner. No,
yes.
No. Where?
The one where there's 4 strands going through one.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Lower. Why is it lower? Because it's an undone, or why is it lower?
It's, let's say it was undone, and then it came. Then you made it, and it came back, right? Then it becomes lower. It just happened to become lower.
Okay.
Are the tzitzis still kosher?
Yeah. It's kosher. It's kosher. There is no problem whatsoever.
Okay.
This would not invalidate the tzitzis. Okay. So let's do this with commentary. So before wrapping mussar and talis, commentary number 47, or putting on talis cotton. So it doesn't matter. So as we said last time, so some people, for example, me including, we sleep in the talis.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I mean, I sleep with like thinner tzitzis. Otherwise, like they would bother me. Like thinner tzitzis, there is no problem. They don't bother. So in this case, I would not say blessing. But if, for example, it's not obligation. There is no obligation. So, but if you don't sleep in the talis, right, in the tzitzis, so basically what you do, you have to check if they're still kosher. If they could tear and people, you could have missed it, right? So, and commentary say 48. The tzitzis string should be checked daily to ensure that they have not been invalid. Okay, have not become invalid. Okay, of course. Like every day, like they got stuck in the door. I don't know, whatever happens. If the tzitzis are invalid, not only does one violate the positive prohibition by wearing a 4-cornered garment without valid tzitzis. So basically, if it's invalid, so you're not allowed to wear. If it says clearly, the Halachos, as we learned last time or the time before that, if you have a 4-cornered garment, which we do, so you must the 4-cornered garment we must attach tzitzis, right? So if one tzitzis is not valid, like a string grip, so I mean you're not allowed. You're not allowed to say blessings, and you're wearing talis without tzitzis. So because it's not considered with tzitzis because of it's not kosher, right? So two issues basically. But one has also recited blessing of tzitzis in vain. Okay, as you said. Okay, one who checked the tzitzis strings on his talis when he took it off, and put it in his bag, need not to check the next morning upon taking it out. Shulchan Aruch, Mishnah Berurah. So basically, they said, and I don't remember which big rabbi actually did it. So maybe like the way I understand logically, right? So in the morning, like everybody in rush. Mm-hmm. Even if you're not a rush at work, to go to work, so maybe, or to school, so maybe you rush in rush because other people are in rush, right? So they're going to start praying faster, and you're going to be left behind. So you try to do things a little faster, right? So, but if you check the tzitzis after you finish praying, you put the towels in your bag, there is no problem. So the next morning you save like I don't know, what, a few seconds, and a few seconds sometimes it's very critical. Okay, so that's so if you basically if you check before putting it in the bag, so we assume nothing happened there. Okay, since in the event of the tzitzis store and were rendered invalid, they cannot be fixed on Shabbos. Okay, that's another issue. So it cannot be fixed on Shabbos. If one is planning to wear the talis on Shabbos, it is proper to check it on Friday before returning to the bag. Okay, so for example, I have most of the people have two big talises. I know you're aware, but it's for general information. So it's proper to have like covered Shabbos, respect of how Shabbos to them. So basically, you still check on a Shabbos morning if you did not check before. So you still check on a Shabbos morning. You're not allowed to tie the knots. We're going to get to it right in the next book. You're not allowed to tie the knot, but if you see it's not kosher, so you just leave it aside, and you get yourself a kosher towel from a shul.
So is tzitzis obligated on Shabbos or no?
Yes.
Okay. And also.
No. Stop. So the tzitzis is obligated because it's for prayers.
Okay.
So I mean it's like okay. Let's put it this way: the more garments you have on yourself, the more like respect.
Got it.
Kohen Gadol had 8 garments.
Got it.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
And also the second question, like the tzitzis, it's not a permanent knot. So what's the problem with Shabbos? Doing it on Shabbos if it's not a permanent knot.
That's a good question. No, but you intended to be permanent. Maybe it's going to undone by itself in a week from now, 1 month. But that's not what your intention. You want it to stay strong for whatever.
Okay.
So just one example of not permanent knot would be when you tie your shoelaces.
Got it.
So you're going to come from shul. You're going to untie. You want to like. You put on slippers, or you want to lie to the bed? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so a different question about the permanent knot for a second. Let's say you're tying a knot. Let's say a big one for a ship, right? One that could be permanent, but you have an intention where, like, let's say 5 months later, you're gonna untie it. Okay, is it still breaking Shabbos or no?
Yes, 100%. So let's. I give you only summary now, and we're going to. I promise. We're not going into details about the nuts. It's one of the 39 melachos. I think that they're 2 separate. If I remember correctly, one is for tying and one is for untying.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So two separate things. So what you said, you brought 2 different separate ideas. So first idea that you mentioned is about professional knot. So professional knot is not allowed according to all opinions, all right? But our poskim they argue. What is the definition of permanent knot? So the strictest opinion, it's till the end of the Shabbos. The more the lenientist opinion, it's till the next Shabbos. So if you're going to untie whatever you say at the time of Shabbos until the next Shabbos, it's not permanent. So in some situations, you can rely on that opinion. But usually we try by the end of the Shabbos or right after Shabbos untie, and you should not have any issues.
Got it.
Okay. Continue. One must also check the strings when they're inserted into the holes, as we said last time, right? That's when they connect to the talus itself, on the corner of the garment, and the portion with revolution of the string, right? All of this when they have all of these revolutions, right? There is the braided portion of the tzitzis. Okay, not the strings itself, but where you have all of the knots. So maybe it's stored down there, right? So it's all of the possibilities. Commentary: Mishnah Brura writes that one must check the portion of the strings were they inserted into the hole only if one is reciting a blessing on the garment. Because, as we said last time, or the time before, the most important knot, so it says to tie to your garment. So to tie to a garment, it's a first knot basically. That's the mitzvah.
Mm-hmm.
So all others like a beautification, and we said there is of course there are Kabbalistic reasons to do that, but basically that knot is very important. So many people can concentrate on the last knot that you were talking about. I thought that it is important, but it is important, but not as much as the first one. So they're missing a lot not to be in our class for sure. If, however, one recited the blessing on another garment, such as one recited the blessing upon donning the talis gadol, and not on the talis katan, he did not check the strings near the hole. Okay, we're going to explain. However, if it is proper to check even the portion, on occasion. As Tzitzit are prone to tearing. So today, I would say that we have a much better quality Tzitzit than before. But basically, so like the married man would put two talisim. One, let's say he does not sleep in a talis. So when he wakes up, he puts this talis. And our tradition is not to say blessings on a small. You just put, and you have in mind when I'm going to go to shul, pray, or you're going to pray at home, doesn't matter. When I'm going to put this big talis, I'm going to say blessing on this, and have in mind also on the small one.
Mm-hmm. What if you don't put on the big one?
Okay, so in this case, that's we're going to cover in our introduction to Siddur class, and so you're obligated to say on a small one. Absolutely, you must.
Okay.
You must check exactly these knots closer to the. I don't know if you see closer to the. What is it? Let me see. Yeah, closer to the material, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that this is the main knot. This one. You see? I always check them, so they're good. Okay. Continue. That was 49. Continue. In addition, one should separate the strings so they would not be like. They should be look nice and you see that they're not torn, right? To ensure that they're not stuck to one another. Maybe they like extra nuts there. Okay. Commentary. There are two reasons for this. Number one, the tzitzis are separated as remembrance of the time when tzitzis contained Techelas thread. Since the Techelas had to be separated and distinct from the other threads. As we said before, this blue string that was dyed with the blood of Hilazon, this creature, stuff like that. So it should be separate. So it cannot be like entangled.
Wait, I have a question, a small question. So let's say the actual string is of tzitzis. Let's say one of them is it's not tearing apart, but like let's say you pull it, it's going to tear. Is the tzitzis still kosher?
Yeah, it's still kosher, but you must be very, very careful. Like you check every day.
Got it.
Because it's very like today they do it like very good quality. Okay. So for example, if you wear tzitzis out, for example, so when you need to, if you want to play sports or you need to climb the tree or whatever you need to do, so that's what I do. I put start tackle them in. That's it. I would plus it's dangerous if you want to climb on a tree for whatever reason. Right, so you're hiking somewhere, so it's dangerous. It can get stuck somewhere. Like don't do it. Okay. So number two. So one more time. So the first reason that why do you have to separate them, because you have to see this blue string. And second one, the word tzitzis, by definition, denotes distinct. Okay. Unentangled strings, distinct unentangled. So when they entangle, like some people will like wear, I don't know, like, I mean it's very the way I see it. It's also very disrespectful. If it's a mitzvah, and plus it's like the easier mitzvah. And Rabbi Beezrat said many years ago, and it got stuck in my head. So he said very interesting thing, especially in the summer, right? When you sleep and let's say the sunrise, not even the sunrise, the earliest time for donning talis, right? For talis at Tefillah, it's before the sunrise.
Mhm.
I don't remember it's like how many minutes before the sunrise. So basically, many people are still sleeping at that time. Not everybody's prays at sunrise, right? So if you sleep in that hour, so basically you're doing exactly zero, right? But you get in mitzvah every second.
Wait, a question. But for example, two things. When we say the Modani, for example, our soul comes back to us. The thing is, it basically counts as the same way the Gemara says that a wicked man, even though he's breathing, he's not. He's dead basically.
Yes.
We're also basically, not alive according to Torah. So why do?
No. One second. Please explain what do you mean that we're not alive.
No. So basically, the same thing is our soul is in is not.
One part of the soul, one piece part of the soul is not here. It went to the source. Yes.
Okay.
But you cannot compare to the wicked man. I don't know why. I mean, it sounds like you. That you can compare it, but those two cases are not comparable.
Okay.
So in his mind, he's not sleeping. He's breathing. He's ahead of the company. He's Fortune 500. He's a top guy, and he has ship and a helicopter and jet, and he has everything. So according to everybody, he's living, but according to HaShem, in Shemayim, he's dead. But this person, but even he or you and I, when you sleep, it's like we're not moving usually, right? So so it's different thing. It says the death, when somebody sleep, it's like 1/60th of the death, 1/60th. So they said, don't oversleep. Don't get the taste of the death. Don't sleep a little. Okay, go ahead.
So the thing is, for example, in the Shema it says we have to look upon the Tzitzis to remember the commandments. Like that's
Yes.
Now, when we're sleeping, we obviously don't look at the Tzitzis to remember the commandments.
No. Okay, you're right 100%. So here's we're doing different separate commandments. So separate commandment is to tie the tzitzis if you have a four-corner garment.
Okay.
So even if you don't look at them, right? So you whatever you said 100%. But even if you don't think about the mitzvah, but you did it, it's counted to use the mitzvah 100%.
Okay, so question: what if I put on an 8-hour-long shir by Rabbi Reuven while I'm sleeping?
It's I don't know that you're laughing, but
No, I'm
only
serious.
one part. I'm that serious. Only one part of your neshama going up to the upstairs. And why is it going upstairs? You ask it. Oh, I love your question. So why does it going upstairs? To tell you. You understand? I said, HaShem, you send me to this guy, not to you, to somebody. Look what he did. So it rats on you. Not on you or somebody else. Or on the person. He did this and that. I don't want to go back. So basically, HaShem has to force it to go back. And that's why you say in Modiani, if you say that the translation, we're going to go with translation, right? So it says, thank you, HaShem, that you trust in me. Because HaShem said, look, Neshama, please do me a favor. Go back into this guy. I trust that this time he's going to turn around. I trust in him. And you say, HaShem, thank you for your trust. You understand? That's secret of modernity. So basically, I didn't answer the question yet. It's like a preface of the question. So basically, the rest of the Yonashama is there, all other parts. So when you listen, right? So basically, when you sleep, right? So your mind constantly working, so you don't have any distractions. You don't think about that. You don't see like I don't know what's going on the street, this and that. Nobody's talking to you. Like you don't have many distractions. So this Torah lecture comes directly to your mind.
Uh-huh.
It's the best. It's the best.
But the thing is, HaShem rewards us for our effort, not for the amount of Torah we have. We don't put any effort into the Torah while we're sleeping, really.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It is an effort. So you do whatever you can. You're learning the whole day, and now that's what you can do. Your body need to rest. Your body need to rest. So you say, Hashem, I'm going to sleep with only one idea, and we're going to get we read in the Kitzur in the very beginning. So to serve you, I want to get strength. I want to get refreshed. So tomorrow I can serve you better. That's it. That's the only reason. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to enjoy my body, this and that, but only for this reason. You understand? So every second that you sleep is a big mitzvah, separate mitzvah.
An interesting question about the Modeh. So Hashem restores our soul within us, right? So this is the thing. Let's say someone, he had a busy day at work and he comes back home at 3-4 a.m. Okay?
Yes.
Now, so basically, obviously a normal person, he needs at least like 6 hours of sleep. Okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, will Hashem restore the soul within him in 3 hours because he has to go pray showers?
Yes, yeah. I mean, he's going to restore the soul, but there is a problem with that person. Why he's there till 3 in the morning? So if you have imunah in Hashem that He is providing you, so you're going to leave your work, whatever. So you're going to work minimum hours. What is minimum hours? If they say if you leave your work 5:29, you're out. We're going to 5. But 5:30, no problem. So you stay there till 5:30. You understand? And you leave. All others sitting around. That's what I was exactly doing in my office. I mean, all of these people, they got promoted. This got promoted. That I have not got promoted once in my life. Once.
Uh-huh.
But I was keeping all of my classes. I never canceled a class.
Yeah,
so they knew I'm not going to stay.
If he was
tomorrow, go ahead.
If he was doing mitzvot till 3 a.m., then Hashem will help him wake up. But
I mean Hashem has he's very compassionate. He's going to give him soul back. It's not like when a person works so much, he showed that it's lack of imunah. You understand? So it's like Hashem ran out of money. As Rabbi Reuven said, he had this big party with the creation of the world, right? And then it all collapsed. He had to destroy the whole world, or partially, whatever the story is. And then he had to give all of the extravaganza during the giving of the Torah. So he cannot ran out of the money, and now he can. So for you, he cannot help you. Everybody can help, but for you, he's ran out of the money. So, it's a little disrespect. So let him run the world. You do your minimum ishtalus, and you're going to have enough.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, let's continue. So basically, we said that if he's late and now I would not have time to pray with the congregation Shmoneh, so just leave the tzitzis alone. Okay, come to him. This applies only if he knew that the tzitzis were complete the day before. Interesting, right? In addition, even when one does not have time, as the above scenario, it is proper to check at least wherever one can in the amount of the time that he has. Mishnah Berurah. So don't. It's not a good idea to oversleep when somebody's praying. Okay, so.